What's happening, guys? Today's another day on the channel, and today what we're going to be doing is we're cleaning up and we're organizing, and we're going to work on the Miata just a little bit. I got the relay for it. I got a fuse jumper piece for it, and I'm going to switch out another piece that I had. It's a cluster cover. I put a sticker on it and I took it off because I was going to sell the car. What else am I going to do to that thing? We're going to try to paint some more of it. And that's probably, I don't know, we'll figure something out for that thing. But if you guys look, I'm kind of standing in the middle of where I have my stuff, and now we're rearranging everything. So this area here, we're gonna wide angle you guys real quick. So this area here is where I keep my oil and my garbage can, and then we're going across here. I got some random engine parts there, some coilovers, and then we got the engine row here. So we got the LS, the 2J, and we got the SR. I actually picked this thing up not too long ago. I got it for free, actually, because it's blown up, but hopefully it's savable. Supposedly, like, the crank walked and it pushed into the thrust bearing and it might have blown out the thrust bearing. Hopefully it didn't hit the actual block itself, because if the block is bad, then we'll do something else. But this is an NA VVT. VVTi, I believe, is what it is, because it's got this. So it's a 2J out of a IS 300. Is that what it is? It's out of an IS, whatever. Going down the road here, we got the tractor that may never get done. Obviously, you guys said that was never going to get done, but we got it still. Then we got Miata parts. This is for a project that I have outside. Then we got all the 180 and 240 parts right here. The 180's here. And then in the background here, whoa, where'd this thing come from? So I actually got this thing from Shaw. He said I could use this. Set this thing up last night. Almost died last night because I tried to put this box, that box there, up there, and that thing is really heavy. And fell down with it and almost died. There's a bunch of stuff right here earlier, so yeah. But we got all our bins up there now, so you can see it. Let's zoom in now. We got 180 GTR. That one, I believe, is LS parts. Then we got more boxes on the back up there. We'll zoom out. So we got random stuff there. We got Miata. There's another Miata, and then there's another LS box up there. It's got LS1 parts out of it, not 5.3 parts. But then we got the carpet for the Miata and for the 180. Then we got all our stacks of wheels up there. My Chrome Mustang wheels. I got my BMW wheels still. Never sold those things, never will. In case I get another BMW, which I would like to. Then we got all the drift spares there and some more drift spares up there. But yeah, we're organizing, getting this thing all set up so that I can have a nice work area here. Toolbox is all set back up. We got the table. We're going to end up clearing this off. That's a bunch of the 180 stuff right there that I have to organize, put it in baggies, and then put it on the shelf up here for the 180. So we got 180, Miata, tractor. The tractor stuff is going to end up getting random junk on it. Hopefully you guys like it, and we'll jump into some Miata content now. Okay, so a lot of days later. I missed Wednesday. We're going to try to hit tomorrow, which is Saturday. I got a little project for this little shelf, which is, I'm just going to do a quick little time lapse. It's going to take me a little while, but whatever with that. We're going to go and bring the Miata in. Shaw moved his boat, so his dad's car is here now. So this thing actually runs and drives, so we're going to back this out. And we're going to put the Miata in real quick. We're going to do all the stuff for the relay. Since I got the relay right here, we got the little jumper. And in our electrical part right here, we got some fuses. We got some crimp connects right there. We got the blowtorch so we can heat it all together and make it nice again. Some ends to get it back onto the battery, so we're going to put all that stuff together right there. And yeah, then we'll see what else we can get into, and maybe we'll do a little bit on this thing, and maybe I'll get the dashboard out, or I'll take the driver's door panel off, and I'll try to start fixing that thing up right there. Put it on a workbench, get that all set up, and try to get it so we can fix it up. Okay, so with this thing here, this thing is actually running really good now. I put the second mass airflow sensor in, or the airflow meter in, that I got from Hunter. Connor figured out that there was a wire unplugged on the back of the block for the coolant temp, which actually runs to the ECU, which was the reason why we were getting our fault. I have a hood coming for this thing. Don't know if I'm going to run it. It's kind of cool. But the thing that was happening before when we were trying to paint this thing, which is why there's a bunch of paint back here, is that the relay blew back here. So we're going to end up swapping out this stuff here to new stuff. Not really. We're just going to take this switch here, which as soon as you turn it on, turns on the fuel pump, and we're going to put it back together with the relay, put the relay back up there. Hopefully I can find the nut for this thing. It's around here somewhere. It's probably in the center here somewhere. Put the nut back on, and we're going to put a fuse in line on this side right here. So we're going to cut this white wire, and we're going to put our fuse link in there so that if anything happens, like, the fuse will pop before it does anything else. So let's go ahead and get at that stuff right now. Okay, so this is the old relay. We're going to put that one off to the side. We're going to use this one here. Now we're just going to test it to see if it works, and I found the nut for this thing. So let's go ahead and just go ahead up here, turn the key on, and just make sure that the fuel pump turns on now. Still doesn't. So we might have another problem there. Yeah, we got a bigger problem. So it's not the relay. It's probably something else. Maybe my ground isn't connected, or maybe the ground that I have for the actual fuel pump is bad. We got to figure that out, and we'll be right back. Well, just like everybody thinks, I'm stupid, and I just had the jumper underneath the dashboard the wrong way. So I bought a relay for nothing. So yeah, let's go ahead and put this in there though and make sure it still starts. So let's go ahead, hook this little line back up. I just tested that. I pulled the thing off for the, as soon as I put this on, it should prime the fuel pump. If I can get it on with one hand. Yep, and it's working. So here we go. Should start now. Let's go ahead and check the other relay as well, and we'll be right back. Okay, so the original relay that was in here works still, so we're just going to run that one. But what we are doing is we are cutting this off, and we are going to run a different one of these, and we're going to put the fuse in here. So I just called Roberto. He does a 30 amp fuse and above, so we're going to run a 30 amp in this because that's what comes in my little kit. That's the biggest one I think it has. So we're going to run that, and if we end up popping that, then we'll go to like a 40, I guess we could go to, and that's about as high as I'll go because after that, it's just going to burn up these wires. These aren't really made for super high heat. They are, I think, 12 gauge wire, maybe 10, but yeah, it's still not rated for super high amperage. So yeah. Overall though, we're going to fix this up, and then we're going to possibly work on that thing. Okay, and just like that, we're all back together. Relay's back in place. We got our fuse holder. Everything's zip tied down. Let's get our little crumbs off of there. Battery is actually secure in this car, so we're good there. Ooh, what is this? Junk? Throw that away. Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and see what else we can do on this thing, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're just going to put this back together, and then we're going to come up here and we're going to get the ECU and everything back in together. And it's probably all we're going to do on this. Then we'll do our little project with our little grate thing right there, and then we'll work on that for a couple minutes. Okay, so we got the little one of these things, like shelving units, on the table now on a workbench. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut out some piece of cardboard, and we're going to lay it down on this, and on the top, and then we're going to box in the two sides so that when I put stuff on it, nothing falls off it, and hopefully we can do it with one box. So let's go ahead and get at this now. Okay, and look at that. It's all done. I'm going to end up painting this thing black one day, but for right now, it's going to do what it's got to do. So we got to kind of organize here our brake clean, and then some of our fluids right there. We got to get a lot more of this stuff. I need some brake fluid, a couple more cans of PB Blaster, another thing of the assembly lube. Down here we got our blue towels, our red towels to wipe my hands down. Then we got our little paint section right there. Then we got some rubber gloves. this coolant jug is empty, but we're gonna get some more coolant and then just a random Subaru bottle. But yeah, this stuff is all done. It didn't come out that bad. Only took me about probably 40 minutes to do this. Really took my time with it. But yep. So this thing here is, we will eventually raise the back or we'll lower the front to get it to sit right a little bit better. So last thing that we're going to do then, I guess, is we're just going to pull this thing forward a little bit and we're going to pull this door card off and then we'll throw it on a workbench and see how bad it is. I do have some, what is it, fiberglass over here somewhere. So I can mix a little bit of that up and then smear it on the back and then get it all to be back together and rigid so that we can actually get the, whatchamacallit, get the like fake leather back over it, and then we'll be able to put the door card back on. I do kind of want to put something where the actual covers, like the fabric part was on it, but that can come later. So let's go ahead and finish that a little bit up. I'm tired and I'm ready to go to bed. So let's go ahead and take that door card off real quick. Okay, so door card took off in 2 seconds. There's like barely anything holding this door card on. There's one screw up in that corner. There's one clip here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I don't even think this one does anything because it's all broken on the side. So this bottom part here is broken. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get this thing back together. I might use the fiberglass, or I might use like a skim coat of JB Weld on this to get it back together. This part up here is a lot more damage than I thought. So we're really going to have to figure out how to get this stuff back together. So this piece here like needs to go on the other side of this, and that is going to end up going something like that. It has a crack right here, cracked, and then right here. So what I might actually do, since I have another car outside, is I might end up taking the door card from that car and trying to get it to fit into this thing and just kind of cutting this hole bigger because it's only got this little bit for the regular switch for the one side because it's like this. So it's just reversed. So I'll have to cut the hole for the other one, which would be on that side, which is the US passenger side, and I'd have to cut that hole just a little bit bigger and then put that door card on over there. And then we'll just have this door, the other door card, which is this one, as like a spare. So we'll see what's going on with that. That one does have like the little handle that goes into here. So I don't know, but I might go take that off right now and see what it is. Okay, so really fast because the camera's gonna die. So this is the door panel off the 240 outside. As you can see, this thing is almost in perfect condition on the back side. No dents or anything, nothing's broken back here. And the real difference is that the very front hole right here is just a little bit elongated, which is perfectly okay. So I might actually try to do this right now and just kind of cut that piece out and then get it actually to fit, because the back half right here, which is this piece, is the exact same as the one off the 180. So we're just gonna swap door cards and then put that thing on. Okay, so check it out. Fits in there nicely. The back is, I kind of need to massage this bracket right here a little bit so that it actually sits in the back all the way. But this thing clips in and it does not move at all. To get it out of the door panel, I'm probably gonna have to stick like a screwdriver or something in here and then pry up a little bit to get it past one of the clips so that it goes like that. And then it'll be able to go in. But you hear that? Nice and sturdy in there, clipped in, nice. It just doesn't have the bolt thing on the bottom of this thing, so I won't be able to bolt it in, but that's okay because this thing's going to stay in there nice and tight. Right here, the piece that I ended up cutting out to get this thing into there, I was able to make a block off right there, and then I made another block off on this side. So we're going to seal all this back up, and it'll have like a full-on door panel piece up here without the hole. And like I said, we're probably going to put some material over this thing here, and then we'll put all the rest of it in. This one, like I said, is in a lot better shape than the other one. So this thing's going to look very nice in there, and I'm super excited on it. I'll probably get some JB Weld tomorrow. We'll finish this little bit up tomorrow night, and then we'll get that back piece to go in, and then we'll put the door card on and see what it looks like. And then we're just going to have to wait a little while until Carlos has some time to do this piece here. So what I want him to do is I want him to do this piece here on both door cards. So this one has it off too, right here. And then I want him to do the headliner. So the headliner is up over there. And that should be about it. Those are the only three things that I kind of want some fabric on the inside in. And then we're just going to do the carpet, which is up there. We're going to clean all that up, put that back in, and get the rest of this stuff going because, yeah. I would love to start on my speaker system, but that's something that can wait for a lot longer. We definitely do not need to do that right now, especially because we have everything else to do. So I want to get the suspension done before I do anything else, so that this car is actually on the ground again. But yeah, we're making a little bit of headway here. We got one thing done. Cross that off the list of putting a door card back together and getting a door card on this thing, which is awesome. That's about it though, guys. I think that might be about it. It is going to be it. That's about it though. If you guys like the video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, comment, share, do all the good stuff. And more stuff to come with this, more stuff to come with that. We got to work on the truck. And yeah, that's it. Later.